Terry Burnham, Mean Genes, From Sex to Money to Food, Taming Our Primal Instincts. Welcome to an enthralling odyssey into the realm of human instincts and the baffling world of our mean genes. In the book Mean Genes, From Sex to Money to Food, Taming Our Primal Instincts by Terry Burnham, you will find insightful explanations of how our genes impact our behavior and how we can overcome these influences to achieve our goals. Through this summary, we will explore diverse topics including consumption and savings habits, weight control, addiction, probability calculations, happiness, gender differences, and more. You are about to uncover how our primal instincts shape our lives, and more importantly, learn how to manage these instincts to make better choices.
Outsmarting your mean genes. Why do people struggle to save? It turns out, our ancestors viewed consumption as saving. But just because our genes are predisposed to act a certain way doesn't mean we're doomed. We can retrain our brains to create new habits. By hiding our surpluses, we're less likely to consume them. Putting money into a house or a pension scheme are good options. It's also important to consider credit and loans in terms of after-tax interest rates, borrowing at the lowest real rate and saving at the highest. We can turn the tables on those who prey on our biases, but it takes time to tame our mean genes. The science behind weight loss and addiction. Losing weight isn't easy, and neither is overcoming addiction. Our genes predispose us to overeat and crave drugs, making it difficult to make healthy choices. However, there are ways to combat these instincts. To lose weight, monitor your food intake, control your portions, and avoid buying tempting foods. When it comes to addiction, the best solution is to never start, but substitutes and therapy can help. It's important to recognize that our brains are wired to enjoy these substances, but with the right tools, we can take control and make positive changes. Are you struggling to lose weight or break a harmful addiction? You're not alone. Our genes and biology make it difficult to resist overeating or using drugs, but that doesn't mean change is impossible. In his book, The Art of Thinking Clearly, Rolf Dobelli explains the science behind why these challenges are so difficult and offers practical advice for those who want to make positive changes in their lives. When it comes to weight loss, the formula is simple: consume fewer calories than you burn. However, as Dobelli explains, our genes are programmed to overeat and conserve energy, making obesity a common issue. To combat this, he suggests monitoring your food intake, keeping track of the types of food you eat, knowing your periods of weakness, controlling your portions, and avoiding buying foods that require strong willpower to resist. By taking these steps, you can make it easier to stick to a healthy diet and achieve your weight loss goals. But what if you're struggling with addiction? Dobelli explains that our brains are actually wired to enjoy drugs and alcohol because they release pleasure-inducing neurotransmitters like dopamine and endorphins. This is a survival mechanism that ensures we have sex and reproduce, but it can also lead to addiction. If you're already struggling with addiction, quitting can be extremely difficult, especially if you're genetically predisposed to addiction. In these cases, Dobelli recommends substitutes like nicotine gum or methadone, which can help you break the harmful cycle without experiencing as many side effects. Additionally, therapies and other treatments are being developed to help individuals overcome addiction. Ultimately, the key to both weight loss and overcoming addiction is to recognize that our instincts and biology make it difficult to make healthy choices, but with the right tools and strategies, we can take control of our lives and make positive changes. Don't trust your instincts, take a proactive approach to health and wellness. The odds are not in our favor. Humans struggle to understand probabilities, leading to irrational decision-making such as purchasing lottery tickets with little chance of winning. Other animals are better at calculating odds, but human instincts have faltered due to environmental changes. To make informed decisions, individuals must do the math and ignore instinct. Many areas of modern life are less risky than they seem, and safe thrills can be found through activities like roller coasters and low-stakes gambling. Don't let mean and dumb probability genes win, take control of your decisions. The pursuit of happiness. Accumulating material possessions won't bring lasting happiness, yet humans continue to strive for more. The reason behind this is our evolutionary nature, wherein our ancestors accumulated the most resources to have more offspring. However, we can break this cycle by setting goals, enjoying the journey, taking risks, lowering expectations, and finishing strong. By doing so, we can experience a sense of challenging engagement called flow. Regarding gender differences, evolutionary pressures have led to varying reproductive costs for men and women, leading to distinct mate preferences and behaviors. However, this does not imply that women should be confined to being caregivers, nor does it justify loutish behavior in men. Understanding these differences can help us achieve different versions of happiness. The science of attraction. Humans, like animals, value reproductive health when it comes to beauty standards. Men prefer a 0.7 waist-hip ratio and signs of youth, while women prefer height, resources, and maturity. Personality traits such as kindness and honesty are also significant factors. To be attractive, maintain good health, stay fit, and have a pleasant disposition. Are we meant to cheat? Is monogamy natural? Do you think cheating is a moral failure? According to a study, over half of men and a quarter of women engage in extramarital affairs. However, the root of this problem is not just individual choices or circumstances. It's in our genes. Humans are born to cheat, and there's an explanation to it. The size of men's testicles proves this. They produce more sperm to displace other males' sperm in their partners. In contrast, larger animals with limited mating opportunities, like gorillas, have small testes. On the other hand, chimpanzees, who exhibit promiscuous behavior, have large testes. Luckily, humans are between these extremes, and monogamy is possible with effort. The concept of monogamy is a deal between partners, where both need to give up something in exchange for others. To maintain and keep this deal sweet, there are 3 things you should do. Firstly, spend time, money, and attention on your partner. Secondly, don't break your promises, either by engaging in sexual activities with others or giving excessive attention to people outside your relationship. Lastly, reinvent yourself to remain interesting to your partner. In conclusion, monogamy can work, and our cheating hearts and genes can be outsmarted if we follow the rules of the deal. The self-interest in altruism. Humans are both altruistic and self-centered. We prioritize kin selection, but our familial bonds are self-interested. Our ruthless self-interest extends beyond the family. People form alliances, keep track of favors, and punish cheaters, even if it means foregoing a large benefit. Ceaseless conflict and cooperation are inevitable in human life. Relationships need a future where repayment of favors will be made. Gifts can mean more than contracts, and they can even cement a relationship.
As we conclude our journey through this enlightening book, it's evident that our mean genes play a significant role in shaping various aspects of our lives. Despite their influence, we are not prisoners to these genes. By retraining our instincts and implementing the right strategies, we can overcome the challenges posed by our evolutionary predispositions. From managing savings and weight control to dealing with addictions, cravings, and cheating in relationships, the power to create a healthier and happier life lies in our own hands. Remember to be patient and consistent, as taming our mean genes is a gradual process, but the outcomes will surely lead to a deeper understanding and mastery of our complex instincts.